20,000 painters deep. We did it! I almost ripped the shirt and then I remembered that I live in a closet and I can't afford a new shirt right now. What's up, painters? I hit 20,000 subscribers recently. Very insane time in my life with my house flooding and all of my stuff being displaced, and I'm literally living in this walk-in closet right now filming a video with horrible lighting. We're taking what we can get right now. But yeah, 20,000 subscribers. That's freaking dope. I've been doing like a bunch of giveaways and stuff, and I was like, oh, what am I gonna do for 20,000? Like, everything's so crazy right now. With everything happening, I haven't been painting as much, but I've been doing a lot more digital art and like animation style stuff. So I've been working on this cartoon for a while now. For 20,000 subscribers, since you guys have been awesome, you guys got me to this like really cool milestone. Like, why not give you guys the opportunity to make some art and possibly make it into my cartoon? For months now, I've been drawing all these little like cupcake monsters, and they're all gonna be known as the Spvcecakes. Spvcecakes was originally gonna be an art show, but with COVID happening and everything shutting down, it's moved more into a cartoon now, and eventually maybe we'll be able to do the art show, but for now, it's a cartoon, and I want you guys to design my next Spvcecake cartoon character. For 20,000 subscribers, I've always wanted to do something like this. I'm nervous because I don't know if anybody's gonna enter, and that thought kind of like bums me out, but I'm also really excited because I've always wanted to do a draw on your style contest, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna post a template of my Spvcecakes. You guys are gonna draw your own version of a cupcake monster, and then I'm gonna go through all the entries, pick a winner, and whoever's cupcake I decide, I will fully do a digital version of myself, and I will work closely with you in giving your cartoon character personality, storyline. Basically, like, you're getting the full package and you're in my cartoon. So in this video, I am gonna design just a quick Spvcecake just to kind of show you guys how I do it and what my design process looks like. Maybe that can help you guys out with yours. But first, we're gonna just run down some rules. Number one, the contest is starting today, September 20, I don't know what date it is. September 28th, got the date. We did it, painters. 20,000 subscribers and we can figure out the date. So contest starts September 28th. I'm gonna give you 2 weeks, Monday, October 12th, to get your entries in. What you're gonna do, post it to Instagram, tag me at SpaceCaseIllustration. If you're not getting the rules from just my whatever explanations, I know I'm doing a lot with my hands right now. I'm in a closet, guys. Like, things are weird. Just bear with me. Shadow puppets in the background. I don't know what's happening right now. But if you're a little unclear on the rules, just description. Read the description below, and there'll be an Instagram post about it. Go do that. Rules. You have 2 weeks from now. October 12th is the deadline. Submit it on Instagram, tag me, use the hashtag SpaceCakes20K. I'm gonna go through that hashtag and check out all the submissions. I'm hoping that you guys are gonna take part in it. I'm really excited about the opportunity of like working with one of you to make a character, and I don't know if this is actually going to interest any of you, but I can hope. That's really the only rule. I don't know why I'm doing this with my arms over and over. You can do it digital, you can do pencil sketch, pen and ink. There's no rules, guys. Watercolor, whatever medium you want to use, you do that, you submit it. You could do a crude crown drawing. That might like make me go, yeah, that one's dope, and that would look really cool digital. No matter what, however you submit it, I'm gonna end up doing like a final digital mock-up, and I'll draw the mouths and eye sequences and things like that. Yeah, I'm gonna work with you pretty heavy on getting together your very own Spvcecake. So there you go. Them's the rules. Thank you guys so much for 20K. Hectic time in life, but it feels cooler to like, man, like I reached this milestone. That's awesome. My goal is 25 for the year, but 20 feels pretty good. So what I'm gonna do next is kind of like show you guys how I design a Spvcecake. Basically just like walk you through my process. And like I said, if you're unclear on any directions, I know I'm everywhere right now in this intro. This is the second time I've had to film this intro. The first time it was out of focus. I'm living in a walk-in closet, painters. I don't know what to tell you. Read the description. I'll be way more detailed when I'm typing everything. Thank you guys so much. Let's switch over to Austin that was in focus, and he's going to show you how you design a Spvcecake. Oh, the lighting in this is so bad. This is devastating. I just cannot wait to get back into a regular art studio space with proper lighting. So for the cupcake, I usually start with like a blank template of the character that I usually use. I actually need to update this for when I make it available for the draw on your style for you guys. I don't ever use the same icing or the eyes and the nose. I am gonna keep the eyes and the nose available for you guys most likely, but I don't do that. Turn the opacity down, and then I go up to a 40 brush stroke. And then I just kind of use that as like my base layer for the cupcake. When you guys do it, you don't have to do this, but I am gonna make it a thing where like I would prefer that you would use the wrapper that I supply, like the cupcake wrapper shape that I supply, just because most of my Spvcecake characters are already done in that style. It would just make it a lot easier on me, like eventually animating and working it into my cartoon if you guys did it remotely with the same template that I do. But when it comes to like icing and whatever you want on the cupcake, that is 100% on you guys to decide. So I'm gonna finish up this wrapper and then I'm gonna show you guys the reference picture and give a little background on this cupcake character that we're making today. As I said, we're going with a sexier cake. As you guys see, I got the wrapper done. You take that out of there, cool, we're good. We have a cupcake wrapper right there. The next thing I do is I usually start another layer. You'll notice on here I have this kind of like transparent underneath layer, and that is to add shadows to separate like the top and the bottom of the cupcake. And how I do that is I just make another layer underneath of our line work layer, bring it on up, and then jump in here and turn the opacity down. I think I went a little outside the lines there. And then just like that, we can delete that reference layer and boom, we have our cupcake wrapper. I'm going to actually turn the background off there, share, PNG, save image, and just like that, we got the cupcake wrapper for you guys to do your own. Maybe we'll do one with a background as well. But yeah, now you guys can drop that image in, and there's your cupcake wrapper for the draw on your style. All right, so now that we got our cupcake wrapper done, I'm gonna show you guys how I tend to use a reference picture to get my cupcakes together. As I said, we're making a sexy cupcake. So I was kind of searching on Pinterest for like different cupcake ideas, and look at that cupcake. Come on now, tell me that isn't just a sexy cupcake. That is a beautiful cupcake. So typically I'll find like something I really like, such as that, and then I'll just kind of picture like, oh, well, what if it had like eyes? And it's all yellow right now because whatever. But you just picture it with a face. And then like, okay, well, how's the icing look? Like, would I be able to match that with shading and lines and stuff? And color-wise, is it gonna be too dark? So there are things that you're gonna see me adjust based off of this reference here, but you're definitely gonna see the cherry. Just a sexy cupcake. Usually as I'm drawing, I try to like brainstorm some personality. So she'll definitely have like a lower sensual voice. We might even give her some eyeshadow or something like that. That's the fun about doing your own cartoon, is there's no rules. I can give a cupcake eyeshadow if I want to. Yeah, you can literally do whatever you want for these cupcakes. Like anything that you guys submit, I'm going to look at. You literally could submit this. That could be your submission right there, and I'm gonna look at it. Obviously you aren't gonna stand too much of a chance if you submit something like scribbly and like low effort like that, but you don't have to be like some insane master artist. So now that we have our reference layer up top there, we'll shrink that down some just to keep it in the corner so I have something to look off of. So I'm just gonna do this cupcake. I'm gonna shut this camera off. The lighting is bothering me. The reflection in my glasses is pissing me off. Everything about filming this right now, not in a normal like situation, is really driving me crazy. I really wanted to do something besides just be like, hey, we're doing Draw on Your Style for 20K subs, blah, blah, blah. It's a hectic time to reach 20,000 and to celebrate this, but whatever. I'm making videos a little different than usual, but we're still trying to get stuff done. So what I'm gonna do is go through, finish this up. I'll show you guys the final product in the end, and then the 20 cake contest begins. I really want to see all the designs you guys come up with. I'm done talking. It's time to draw. Yes. guys, so that's it. You saw how I make a space cake, and come on, hey, tell me you're not a little bit turned on. That's a sexy cupcake. I see your pants wiggling. I forgot to mention this in the intro. You don't have to do this, but just know that it will earn bonus points with me. When you tag me on your space cake, give your space cake a name. Give it a little backstory, maybe some personality. Your story won't influence whether you win or not. It's honestly just gonna be fun for me to like, say I name her like Susanna, and Susanna was like a burlesque dancer who got hit by a car and then her soul ended up in a cupcake. Boom, that's like, oh, I can picture some crazy stuff happening now. Like, basically let me have fun. I don't have much going on, guys. I'm in a freaking closet. Entertain me for a little bit. I'm so exhausted. Please just entertain me with your drawings. I really hope you guys enter. I've always wanted to do a draw in your style contest, but I've always been kind of like, why would anybody want to draw anything of mine? And right now I'm just kind of like, well, F it, I don't care. Like, feel free to comment if you have any extra questions. Also, I know in the intro I said Instagram, but like I am gonna put my Facebook art link below as well, and I'll put my email if you guys want to email a submission over. That's fine too. I check my email like religiously, so many times a day. A lot of sticker brand deals coming in lately. A lot of people making me free stickers lately. That's been kind of dope. 20K, you get free products made, never pay for things again. What's your tip for making my art business grow? Get 20,000 subscribers and then everybody will make stuff for you for free. Honestly, that's like the best part of all of this. All jokes aside, guys, thank you so much for 20,000. Things are very stressful, but I know that if I click onto YouTube and I check like, what's the creator studio like today? Seeing when it broke 20,000, it just really, it made that day so much easier to get through. So many people enjoy my stuff enough to subscribe and possibly watch later. That it means a lot. So thank you guys so much. I really genuinely appreciate all of you. I have so many names that I could shout out that like I just know comment on a lot of things, but I'm not gonna go through and start doing all that because I don't want to leave anybody out and make them feel bad. But know that if we've ever had any interaction in a comment, I really appreciate you, whether you're trolling me or you're having a great art discussion with me. I appreciate you nonetheless. You're helping my art channel grow regardless. Thanks, guys. It's really hot in here. I'm wearing a beanie inside. I do kind of look beautiful right now, though. I mean, he needs to shave, but also, like, dang. Sophistication Station over here, 20,000 never looked so good. Man, did you see his jawline? Peace.